those watching me this evening and those listening. Before I reacted to President Ruto's address this evening, I want to ask you one simple question, and please answer it honestly. Are you better off since President Ruto took over than before? Are your children going to school without any hiccups? Are you in any WhatsApp groups to pay hospital bills? I am sure your answer is no, because I've gone around the country and I have talked with Kenyans. Their problem is that they are worse off. With the increased fuel costs, with increased taxation, the Kenyans are worse off. We have listened to President Ruto this evening. I don't know what impression you got yourselves. Me, I thought this was an inaugural speech that President Ruto was giving soon after his election. Because he's telling us that he wants us to have a national conversation on the development charter that we need to have. As he just realized that, he has been in office for 4 years. In fact, we are only 1 year to go. Please take this as Ruto is in a panic mood. He has realized that he is not with the Kenyans, so he is reacting to this. All this drama is because he has failed the Kenyans, and he wants to see what he can salvage. But Kenyans know better. You know better than being deceived anymore. President Ruto has exalted our constitution. Those who know, remember, President Ruto was one of those who were opposed to this constitution. And come to the time he has been in power, he has violated the constitution more than any other president in the past. But he's telling us that the constitution contains all the Kenyans' aspirations. That's true. But aspirations that he has failed to fulfill. He has, quoted, for example, Article 43, which provides for education for our children and universal health care, among other things. Areas that have serious problems in our country. I want to ask Kenyans not to be deceived anymore. You have had enough of this drama. What President Ruto is trying to do is trying to woodwink the Kenyans once again. Projects that he has undertaken, anybody can build them. It's a question of priorities. A stadium without the development of Kenyan athletes, a stadium without the development of Kenyan footballers, is just a monument which doesn't help us. We know we need roads, all right. But roads costing how much? We should go into the cost of the roads that are being constructed. And you will see that it is all projects which are designed to loot Kenyans. Take, for example, the SHA, the health program of SHA, which cost us 104 billion shillings, and is not working. You ask yourself, why was this not designed by the Kenya ICT authority? We have very qualified engineers there. We have qualified IT professionals there who would have designed this at no cost at all, because they are there earning. But here we are just being told this is going to be done, this is going to be done. Fellow Kenyans, I want you to know that Ruto is not going to help us at all. In fact, the best thing he should do is to resign so that he can let somebody else take over and give Kenya development. If you have a government where cartels sit, where cartels are appointed to high positions, and you are telling Kenyans that you are going to give them development, it's a joke. You remember President Ruto's speech? Not once did he mention the word corruption. Not once did he denounce corruption. We know it as a fact that Kenya loses about 3 billion shillings a day. This has been confirmed by the Association of Kenya Manufacturers. The more than 1 trillion shillings we are losing to corruption every year would do wonders to this country. So my appeal to Kenyans is, don't listen to Ruto. Seek people who are going to implement the constitution. We do not require any other constitution. Well, we have one of the best constitutions in the world. All that requires is implementation of that constitution. And I want to promise Kenyans, trust me, if you give me the opportunity of heading this nation, I will implement the constitution to the letter. He has talked about institutions that he is going to build. He is the one who has mastered the institutions. I'm sure most of you saw the clip by Professor Ndungu, Ndungu this today, where he said that President Ruto has overrun all the institutions. They do what he wants. He has not given them any independence at all. They can't act when he has mastered them. And those are the institutions he's telling us that we should build, which can outlive any government. We have those institutions. All they require is to be manned by competent people, and they be given the freedom to act independently. So fellow Kenyans, don't be hoodwinked. Vote President Ruto out. You are not going to get any development at all with President Ruto in power. See this as a panic situation and dismiss his speech. It is all theater. Kenyans want to be given the truth, not theater. Thank you very much. That's okay. Because you said you will crop. Very well. Fellow citizens, those watching and those listening to me this evening, before I react to President Ruto's address